Hello everyone, this is my presentation about simple present tense. Okay, let's get started. First, what is simple present tense? Simple present tense is a tense that is used to explain regular, routine, or habitual events that continue to occur every day. The simple present tense can also be used to show something that is happening right now. Number 2, what is next is a function. Function number 1 is general truth, means general truth or absolute truth. This means thing whose truth is certain and generally known. Example, water freezes at 0 degrees. This is definitely true and proven because the water evaporates at a temperature of 0 degrees. Cats are mammals. This is definitely true, yes. Next, function number 2 is habit. Habit means something that is done continuously and consistently. Example, my father goes to work every day. Number 2, I study with my friends every Sunday at the academy. Next, function number 3 is instruction. Instruction is example include the common boards that we often encounter on the road. Apart from that, there are also instructions that we can find on the product packaging, like this is. Number 1, do not enter this area. Number 2, cook the noodle for 3 minutes. Number 3, the last, close the door please. Next, function number 4 is fixed schedules. AKA something that has been scheduled or is certain to happen. What's the difference between these habits and habits? If a habit is a habit or something that is done repeatedly, it can be scheduled or not because it happened over and over again. Well, fixed schedules are something that is scheduled but not repeated, guys. An example, the show starts 7 p.m. Number 2, the script marks their upcoming concert in Indonesia on September 13th and October 1. Next, this is a simple present tense pattern formula. There is I, you, they, we, plural subject. We can use am, are, and it, do. Next, he, she, it, and singular subject. Next, formula simple present tense pattern for noun sentences. Noun sentences are sentences that express objects. They can be names of people, professions, places, and all things that are objects. So the predicate is in the form of to be, is, am, are. Why would it be yes, right? Because the simple present tense is a form of the present, aka the present or at this time. The correct form is to be, namely is, am, and are. Next, this is a simple present tense pattern for noun sentences. There is a subject, to be plus complement. It's for positive, and for negative, there is subject, to be, not plus complement. For interrogative, to be, subject, complement, and interrogative with VH question plus to be plus subjects. Next, simple present tense pattern formula for noun sentences. For positive form means sentences that have a positive form or value. The pattern for noun sentences is subject plus to be plus complement. Consists of is, am, are. Usage depends on subjects. Meanwhile, complement consists of nouns, adverbs, and adjectives. Their use depends on the sentences. Example, he is teacher. I am smart. And we are a group of students. Next, negative form. So, If you express negation or denial, it's called the negative form. So this is negative form sentences is a sentences that has a negative value. The pattern for noun sentences is subject plus to be plus not plus complement. Yeah, just add not to the positive form. Example, my mom is not a chef. It's for negative form. So what about positive form? My mom is a chef, like that. Next, I am not lazy. They are not here. So this is for negative form. Next, interrogative form. Interrogative form means a sentence that is in the form of a question. So don't forget to use a question mark, okay? The pattern for noun sentences is to be plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Example, is the food delicious? Am I right? Are you a doctor? And the interrogative form to be is placed at the beginning of the sentences before the subject. Next, interrogative form with VH question. Finally, there is the interrogative form with VH question. What does this mean? How is it different from the previous interrogative form? The difference is that this interrogative form uses VH questions, aka questions words containing the letters VH, namely what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. For this form, the pattern in noun sentences is VH question plus to be plus subject plus mark questions, different from the previous interrogative. Example, who is that boy? Where am I? And why are you late? Like that. Next, simple present tense pattern formula for verb sentences. A verb sentence is a sentence that states an action or treatment, so the predicate is in the form of a verb. The verb used must be verb 1. Once again, is a form of the present, aka the present, or at this time, the correct verb is verb 1. This is simple present tense pattern formula for verb sentences. Next, simple present tense pattern formula, positive form. For the positive form of verb sentences, the pattern is subject plus verb 1 or verb 1 plus SES plus complement. So this verb can use the normal one without SES ending or the one ending SES depending on the subject. If the subject is I, you, they, we, and a plural subject, use a verb without the SES ending. If the subject is he, she, it, and it is a singular subject, use a verb that ends in SES. Example, I write a letter. He goes to school. Like that. Negative form. Next, we go to negative form. For the negative form of a verb sentence, the pattern is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 plus complement. Still remember, in negative form, we insert not to express negation or denial. Example, they don't know where to go. She doesn't bring an umbrella. Next, simple present tense verb sentences interrogative form. For the interrogative form of verb sentences, the pattern is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus mark question. Don't forget to use a question mark. Example, does he bring the book? Do you like it? Next, interrogative form with VH question. Lastly, there is an interrogative form with VH question in the verb sentences. The pattern is VH question plus do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus mark question. Likewise with noun sentences in this form. with the which question is placed at the beginning of the sentence before to be. Example: when does he go to school? Why do you love badminton so much? Thank you. Bye.